Homeownership used to be part of the American dream. Um, Sitting in my backyard right now in the home, our very first home that my wife and I bought 10 years ago. When we bought it, it was $250,000, and it was about 50,000 more than it would have cost if we had bought just the year before. Um, our neighbors are selling their place next to us, and I went up and looked the home value on that one, and our home's not 250 anymore. I think it's probably, if we put it on the market, we could sell it for 515 maybe. And I think about interest rates, and I think about our oldest daughter who's 18. Um, she's never going to get a house, not if something doesn't change. When we bought ours, I was working 2 full-time jobs in order to qualify for a first-time home buyer program, one that allowed us to go ahead and get into a home without a down payment, because we had no money saved up, right? Medical expenses from 3 kids, the fact that I was working 2 full-time jobs, student loans. My wife had a side job at that point as well. Like, it just, we had no savings. Been through an economic crisis, been through a lot of other fun stuff, and we felt really, really fortunate to be able to get into the house that we have now. It just worked out to allow us to do that. And we were able to do that from a combination of hard work, but also government programs that allowed us, just a regular young family, 3 kids, trying to work, make it happen as best as we could. It gave us the opportunity to start building equity, to start establishing some roots, to give us a chance to be in a wonderful community, a wonderful neighborhood. Today, that's not really a thing that happens for a lot of Utahns. I think I've talked about this in the past before, but over 30% of almost 30% of Utahns right now are renting, and almost 90% of those have no expectation that they're ever going to own a house. We have too much corporate ownership of homes. We have too little funding for programs for first-time home buyers. We have a market that just is incentivized the wrong way. We keep building giant mansions. We don't have housing that's accessible to first-time families, people that are just trying to get a start. If this is you, if this sounds like your experience, if this is your kids, if this is your grandkids, this is why we're running this year, right? This is why we're trying to do something different, because it doesn't have to be this way, and it shouldn't be this way.